Okay. We are late. I have explanations. I have explanations. Let us see here. No clue if I'm actually streaming at the moment. Could be doing nothing. No, it says live. Live on YouTube. Hey, Ken. We got Hate Ray, Ravager Nick, TMLA France. Looking good. Alright. I gotta make sure my mic is working. Well, let me adjust my settings. Task Manager. Oh, I hear myself. What is this? Updater. Don't need to update, already updated. Don't need that. I think I need that. Well, want to do this. Not printing anything. Can't turn off Steam. Alright, I think we're good. Let me know how my voice sounds. Can you hear me talk? We are missing some background music. Turn that off. I meant to minimize it. And sometimes not too bright. Backup and sync from Google. Let's turn that off. Let's turn working and updater off. Let's not update in the middle of my live stream. Volume control. This is where I get confused, because I want you to hear me. So if I turn the music here, OBS. Now why do I want to hear OBS? I don't hear OBS. It's like, I don't get it. System sounds. Never know what that's supposed to be on. I think that's good. I think we're good. Oh, damn, the game's loud. Or would you say Blitz on PC is easier than on touch? I'll be honest with you, I can't play. Thanks, Ravager. I cannot play on the touchpad because I'm bad on the touch. I'll pretty much only play on my keyboard. What do we got here? Everybody wants a piece of this. I am gonna get. Yes, you can be on the stream. Do you have a tier 9 Firefly? Let me know. Alright, let me join. Let me get Discord going. Ravager. I'd go get pizza personally, because you can watch the replay. So what are we doing here? I don't know what we're doing in Triari. Y'all can't see it, but hold on. Why is my game not? Oh, you know what? Hold on. How about that? That's so funny. I had it on PC streaming, so OBS was like trying to stream regular World of Tanks instead of Blitz. I'm like, why do I have a black screen? I just updated OBS too. Okay, so apparently for this, hold on, for this first thing, I gotta bring the heat. So before I go crazy, we're gonna bring the heat. Because don't you have to get like a lot of damage in their first 3 wins every day to get whatever free things they're offering? What's up, Roger Banks? Roger Banks, aka Uncle Rogelio. Hey, we got Flappy Frog.
Let's get this show on the road.
I was typing, should have shot those guys. But opportunities lost, opportunities taken. Oh, oh, oh. Flappy. Get that weak ass back behind the rock. Oh. Alright. Oh, sorry. Alright, man. Sorry, this was stupid. Oh my god. Where's that, there he is. What? He hit me in the top of the head. Talk about weak ass. Oh my god. Zonda. Man, thanks. I appreciate that. You know, when they messed it up, what is this guy doing? He's just sitting there. Sherrick? Alright, so this doesn't count because I didn't win, which is good. Because this is ugly. I don't like being ammo-racked. Or whatever happened. This is how the Unicums do it. They go out and they die right off the bat. We're just getting spanked. Oh, let's see who else we got. No, it's my dead body. IS-4. Nice shot, but that shot, they are just eating us alive. This is so bad. So bad. I probably should have gotten this out of the way before I started the live shot. Oh, missed shot. That's going to be costly. 6-on-1, you got this, bro? Yeah, back right up so the other tanks can shoot you. That didn't go well. That didn't go well. I was a one shot. I was a huge part of the problem personally. All right, we're gonna mentally suppress that. No, you didn't mess up, bro. You did not mess up. They were hiding over there, which is why they were able to get you, and then they were able to get me and the rest of our team. That wasn't the game we wanted. Firefly will ban you from my channel if you have supremacy on, so just keep that in mind. The stream delay is about 20 seconds. It averages, I think, around 22 seconds. An all tier 9 matchup. Shot at the title there. Shot by my own brother. joke. Where I am here. I don't where he was and where I was. How did he kill me? Like that. I don't get it. Angle wise. I don't get it. I'm confused. This is not, even though we outnumbered, this is not in the bag. This AMX 120 would do, I was about to say do well to not get in front of that, whatever you call that, reward tank. Yeah. Yep. Yep. These guys are good. Well, this is not quite working out. It's too many G's, but oh well. Whoop. All right. 0 for. We are 0 for 2. Oh, no problem, man. My Firefly. All right, man. You got on the stream. All right, we're going solo. Triari, Mom, AFK. Just so y'all know, this is a new map to me. I do not know where to go. I have not studied this map. I followed the crowd at Chowtown, but it's new, and I just don't know it. This is how we do. Get back. So my reload is longer. Damn. Could have gotten that. Uh-oh. We nailed him. How about a turn? Damn, shooting me.
We lost the track. We fixed the track. Let's roll.
You can get anybody to shoot at me on the tank. Thank you. couldn't switch fast enough. I'm not used to it because I've been playing World of Tanks PC. I'm not used to switching.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's ready to fire. I can tell.
We didn't even scratch them.
Fired a PCR.
Penetration. We've lost the track.
It's called low roll.
They're knocked out.
That wasn't he. That was AG. They're all going that way. I don't know, but it would seem to me like if I go this way, I can get a little. Oh no. Just slow. Just slow. What's up, dude? Welcome. Ken, you are absolutely right. There is no real lower plate on this T30. It's just bad. Hold on, what's that? What was that tank called? Tireless. What is it? Tireless. Oh, Bat Chat. Bat Chat with special camo. Musketeer. The hell? Oh, okay. Alright, so that's my first win. I need 2 more wins. God, dog, is it all tier 10? I mean, we had the 9 on 9, but where's the easy stuff?
Let's go.
Come on now, you gotta know how to play it though. You can't just sit here. We're rolling. I'm the only tier 9. How? Wargaming has not forgotten about me. The Russian Blitz staff is still angry at things I've said. Alright, normally I'd go in that tank alley right there, but it's crowded. So I'm gonna go up here, protect my trash lower plate. I could still get you. MX50B. Too many. Alright, dude. Oh, don't. Get your ass moving. What, y'all don't know how to protect the alley? God, dog it.
That one didn't go through.
I hate that damn OBJ 263. It's so hard for me to figure out where to pin it. This dummy. Alright, this isn't gonna be a win. Hey, I pinned it. He's gonna come around the corner and kill me. I'm like, is that guy aiming at my butt? Boom, gone. History. What's this guy doing? He was holding up the rear. So I'm sorry, I forgot that your first 3 games. Oh man, we better not win this. Just, oh my god. Did you see that? That dude shot straight dirt. Oh, what is he doing? Are y'all watching this guy? This 263? He keeps shooting. There he goes. He finally got over it. That was 2 shots straight into the dirt. Does HE do it? I think it's just so red. I mean, I guess I don't think I've ever tried HE, to be honest with you. Alright, good. Let's end that. I can't. They cut that off so fast. You should be able to say good game at the end. Yeah, 1268. It's not the kind of. It's not the kind of stuff. Yes, I'm doing tier 9. I haven't seen this much mines in a long time. Makes me miss the good old days of mines. That guy just to go up a smidge, just a smidge. See, I had a guy, I was going to hit the broadside him, but then that other guy appeared and I just angled it wrong. What's with these tier 10 battles? They're no tier 9 people playing? What the hell? That? Oh, the 183. I'm like, what just set that dude on fire?
Another one like that should finish them.
What is that in my rear view mirror? Oh, it's the guy I was trying to hit before. This is not going to end well.
Vehicle destroyed.
Sadly, we are going to win this one. I don't think I got much damage at all because I missed shots. These guys couldn't scout to save their lives. Hey, maybe we'll lose this. That won't count toward my whatevers. Your ping is yellow. Who's your carrier, Ken? Do you have AT&T or Comcast or somebody else? No, we're gonna win. He's stand up. Half a shot. What are they shooting at? Oh yeah, they got a dude over there. Half a shot dude here. Oh dude, that dude's gone. Oh yeah, it's over. I like to tell people sometimes, hello to 1600 damage, how horrible. I've been averaging like 3000 in this. Okay, so I've won 2, right? Need y'all to keep me honest. Yeah, just 2. This was my earlier games in the Conqueror. Alright, let's get one more in the T30 and then we'll switch over to the Conqueror. Man, T-Mobile hotspot sucks, bro. You gotta get off that. You gotta raise it, MA20 already today. Did you see, Roger, are you on my Discord? Did you see, you know, I don't know, a week or so ago, I hadn't played the A20 in a while, and I got on there, and I got a raisin and a master, you know, obviously my first game in it. I hadn't played it in a while. Couldn't believe I got the raisin. Not even a smudge of green. You got to figure that out, Ken. AT&T. I got an AT&T. They installed fiber after after Harvey ruined our copper networking. All right, so I'm just never going to see a tier 8 in this. Earlier today, all I saw was tier 8. So I was feasting on some tier 8s. Let me see. It's on both sides. No one in the middle besides me. I think they're going town. I sure would like to. I should get down right there. Ah, but I thought this might happen. I don't want to be too close so they spot me. I want to get the guy. Oh, back up just a little bit. Back up just a little bit. Oh, what the fudge? God dang it. Gotta get that bad boy. That's a running shot. What the hell? God, I wish that was ready. Guess I could have hit. I don't want to hit my turbo unless I absolutely need it. Hey! Ooh, we're fired. Oh, he quickly fixed it. So see my camel net's coming on. I don't think that's what I wanted. I thought one of these guys would come out and let me sample the goods. I don't want to be messing with this little dude down here when you gotta hit him on the side there. Oh look. Okay. It's not happy, but if you hit him on that when you're facing them on your right. Shot right as I did. So their FV is still alive. He's still right there. God dang it.
One of our trucks
Now
is
it's
gone.
off.
We can't move. Truck's up. Let's go.
I burned that too. I messed up on that. Oh, I didn't recognize the time issue. Did not recognize the time issue.
We've lost the truck. We're immobilized. We're done for. Get out.
That was a bad angle. See, the angle was bad. But I didn't know where he was in relation to that tank that's kind of sitting out there. Now, there's no point. This guy can't. Alright, so that's my damage. I get valiant effort, but still can't get a win. Hey Tim, welcome. Appreciate you subbing. That is awfully kind. That helps me out. Not so much from a financial standpoint, but it gets Wargaming's attention. The more subs I have, the more another tier 10 game. The more subs I have, the more likely they're going to ask me to do things for them and give out gifts and all that good stuff. Hold on, are we going that way? Okay. I somewhat disagree with this. Now I'm out of position. I'm cutting across in an area I don't want to cut across, because if they get up there, I'm going to get hosed. Or if I move quickly, might get lucky and they may not move into the correct position. Hey Zaytiv, who's winning the Astros game? Because to be honest with you, we were winning 4-0 the other day, and it really upset me that we lost. Because Houston has a tendency to choke all Houston teams. So I kind of only want to see it if we win. Push that guy back. Man, they never go. They never go where I need them to go. But at least my team is like smoking this. which, you know, it's good and bad. I'm not going to get the...
Another one like that should finish
600. Right about now, I get ammo racked. And FV says hello. Oh, y'all are... Arg. That would have been so nice. What else is lurking? On the J704.
enemy is
Party gift on the way down. And we hit this because we got 2 sweetmeats right here, folks. We got sweetmeats.
we nailed them bad.
Come on. Gimme. Don't take his health.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I need that 540. Give me that 540. Gimme. Oh, please. Fish. 540 in the bag. We banked it. Top of the set. Okay, Zativ, I don't want any more. I appreciate that. I don't want any more updates on the Astros because they're gonna upset me. I just know it. So let me just talk about this briefly. So the Halloween grind, I've done 2 of them, and they've been fun, and the tanks at the end have been fun, and I've, you know, sometimes splurged a little with the gold to get them. But this thing here at 15 a pop, Skate did a video on it, and you have to play 50 games a day plus do all 6 missions, the 3 and 3, to be able to have a shot at getting it without having to pay gold. And I'm just telling you now, I'm not buying these tanks for gold. So if I don't want them in a crate for free, they're not coming home with daddy, because I'm not doing nothing. So to be honest with you, I've completely given up on this, and I'll do these when they come available, but I'm done with that. Alright, so tier 9. We are done with my 3 wins at the max thing. Where's my British Conqueror? Alright, the Conqueror. I have 141. I have this much, and it only takes 263 to get that bad boy, which is what we're here to grind for. So let's roll. Hey Franco, welcome. Always run repair kit, multi-purpose, and adrenaline. Yes. I never use auto extinguisher. I don't either. I don't think I do. No, no, it's not auto extinguisher. That's a multi-repair.
Time to roll out.
Oh my god. Alright, I gotta do a little high school. Whoop. Went to high school and we were, for whatever reason, we were on the good side of the tracks. Not that it meant really anything, but when people would, like, say our school was the rich school or whatever, which it wasn't, but when they would would say stuff like that, we'd do that chant. We've got money. Yes, we do. We've got money. How about you? Which is a play on we've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you? No. Unlike, oh, Jesus. Unlike, oh my God. The thing I don't like about the Conqueror is, for a heavy, I swear it's like a sponge. Like there is no armor. It bounces on the rarest of occasions. But team is not looking solid. The thing I like about World of Tanks PC is when people have been spotted like this, when they get unspotted, at least on the mini-map, you can still see them. Like, you can still see where they were. So you can kind of aim in the direction that they were last seen. Oh no, OBJ. Oh no. You wanted a piece of me. You get nada. I'm so used to artillery coming down on my head as soon as I've been spotted. World of Tanks PC. Like, where's the artillery? I'm low health. I got a flat back. They'll land that already right on me. What's our tireless doing? That was just a sliver. If you were watching that, that was just a sliver. Franco Arias, T29. Did you buy the gold? I got that from Chess. 100% of the gold that you see in my thing here, I got from Chess. I have like 3,000 gold, and I didn't buy an ounce of that. That was all free money. So was the 30 million, 31 million in credits I have. And then the free XP that I have, 108,000. Dude, back up, dummy. Back up. What are you doing? What, why is that guy driving for this? This guy does not know how to do it. Let's annoy them with. Shouldn't have to pull that far on there. God dang it. Shoot me.
Looks like that one went right through.
So he comes down. Hi. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hey, look, the Wallet Warriors. I guess Toes is a Wallet Warrior clan. I don't know. I did not do well in that game. They did, though. They deserve team player, effective player, or vice versa. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? All right, so 146. 146. Only 120,000 to go. Nah, I'm not going to put you through that. I'll free XP it here in a minute. Savage is in the house through the gates of hell as we make our way into heaven through the Nazi lines. What are you talking about? Hey, look, another tier 10 game. Okay, now seriously, I'm not playing ranked battles. These are regular, straight up battles. What is the deal? Where is my? Okay. Where's my tier 8 battle? Where I can shine. I didn't even see all your blabber there. Savage, you crazy boy. You putting all kinds of stuff. I can't even read all that. What is going on? We're like invaded here. This is I feel violated. Is that a Type 54? Okay, yeah. I got confused for a second. Sorry. I hope that didn't put you in a seizure. Where are you going? Alright, dude. You gonna mess with this? Boom. See, it's that kind of stuff I miss, because this dude was messing me up. Of course, the guy with like yeah, snapshot me. I need this guy to die. Oh, I bounced a shot. I bounced a shot. I bounced 2 shots. No, he's mad because I got a shot in and he didn't. Double bounce. I bounced a shot. So okay, so the turret is bouncing like good stuff, but he's had enough. I'll put him out of his misery. He didn't really want to be there, you know? Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, that's the tank I'm going for. Oh, gun depression, gun depression.
Looks like that one went right through.
Oh, 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 oh.
We finished him off.
You die. You die. You go night-night. No, it's a song. I don't know. Songs. Savage, quit trying to show me up on my own live stream, boy. I'm going to ban you from my channel again. I'm going to ban you and Fredbot. Or was it Killbot? I can't remember who I banned. So, where was I before? 140 something? Now I got 152. I don't feel a lot more games coming. Oh, hey, did I get missions done? I didn't even see. That's so funny. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, now what's up with this? Another tier 10 match?
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna cut across because I feel like this is a medium delete. It's not quite as it's like a super Pershing. Except it doesn't have as good of armor. Although I did bounce a lot of shots in that last game, but I think it was the turret. I think the turret's good, but this thing, I mean, oh, why is the FV over here? Why is the FV183? Just so you'll know, I found it completely stupid that there's the FV215b and the FV215b 183, which one's a TD and the other's a. Alright, so I'd like to cut across and get right there so I can. Well, if he's doing that, I can do this. Gosh. So you want to flank him? I bounced off him. Ooh, turret jam. We're gonna fix that. Gonna do this. Okay. So those dudes were ready. You know, that T-57, you know, in any autoloader is going to be a problem. This guy's good. All right. We'll come back to that since I'm not burning daylight. All right, what do we got? I'm going to get out of this. All right, now for those of y'all who don't know, I am a tier faux ho. I love my 820. Roger Banks knows this. I'm grinding my credits through most. What's the most broken tank? The most broken tank. As in broken, it's OP. Why am I low tier every game? When you say the most, oh Jesus Christ, leopard. Yeah. What do you mean by broken? Incipio, welcome, welcome. I do not know what it is that you speak of. Alright, so Tommy knows how to play this.
That one didn't go through. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Look at that.
Enemy is hit.
That's pretty good.
Through their armor.
Not spotted. That's also good. It's not good as that dude dying. Oh, look at that. I have this tank in PC.
Another one like that should finish them. Got her. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. We nailed them back. Critical hit. Bounced off.
Duck tank. It's got really great armor. Its gun is fair.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Alright. So we have these dudes here.
We didn't penetrate their armor. That one bounced.
Churchill. Oh, that ass into it. What? Oh my god, this frickin' dude. Oh, now he won't go. Get away from me, man. Just stupid.
Enemy armor is damaged.
That was pretty stupid.
Enemy is hit.
Yeah, that leopard is poop. Oh my god, that I thought that leopard was over there. God damn it.
That one didn't go through.
Snapshot me, really?
Damaged.
I'm not helping you, dude. You suck.
Penetration.
Ah.
Looks like that one went right through. That's gotta hurt. We got him. Nice shot. They're hit.
Fudge. God dang it, that dude's quick.
Vehicle destroyed.
I thought he was. I didn't know he was back. You know, I can't tell the front from the back on that. Anyway, that's my favorite tank, but we're not playing that tonight. Well, let's roll the tape. Yeah. So this is what we're talking about, quality-wise, and then I got to deal with these higher tier things. All right, let's low tier me to death. Angry Connor has a credit code. Yeah, the Angry Connor is a moneymaker. Hey, look, tier 8, tier 8. What we got? What we got? Push, guys. I'm low health, and you're all right. I'm not gonna win this.
Enemy armor is damaged.
All right, let's go. That's how you do it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Nice shot.
God damn it, don't get behind me, dude. That's not cool. Can y'all turn around? There's a dude right here.
Enemy armor is destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged.
Precision firing. That's why I like this Conqueror. It's got a really good gun. I like the gun. I shoot. No. Ah. Oh, oh, oh.
He's gone. Find us another
Oh,
target.
would have liked another biscuit. Another biscuit would have been sweet. Frank. Franco telling me my channel's the best. I appreciate that. My channel's not the best, but I appreciate it. Woo woo. All right, we got boys on the Discord. Let's join in. Where are they? Hold on, that's not my Discord. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hey, how yous doing?
Doing all right, man. What's going on? We got some guy from Pitt and Uncle Rogelio, also known as Roger Banks. I am grinding the Conqueror so I can get my FV215b.
I saw that in your plans there, and that's because it's also being promoted this weekend too, correct?
That is correct. It's 15% off credits. So I thought, well, you know, I'm going to just go ahead and get it. Whoa.
It makes a very good sense, and I like the fact that you cannot be circled, supposedly, in that tank. It's a
It's quick
superior
enough.
rotation. Yeah.
That's nice. Well, everyone else uses it for the DPM. So I want to have some good DPM. But really, it's the only tier 10 that I don't have that I really would like to have. And since I have 31 million credits, I figure I can spend about 5 to 7 million to get it.
Well, you know, use them if you have them. There's no savings and loan
That's
in the
right.
credits that you're holding. So a lot of
That's
times when you look at it, if you're holding on to 10, 20, 30 million credits for more than 90 days, you're not using that for grinding a line or
Right.
for unlocking parts of the game. You're really just wasting those credits because it's an accumulation to sit. You know,
That's right.
What's up?
Roger, how you doing, bro?
Good, man. What you up to?
Just a grinding away. You been playing the 820?
Yeah, I played this morning, so I actually played 2 games. Got a raisin, and then I had to do one more game for the
That's awesome.
missions, and lost that game. So I thought that's enough for one day.
Flying fire there. I figured that guy was there. Pitt, what are you playing these days?
so this contest should be called Play Your First 3 Games in the 183. I am doing the contest just so I can get those excellent boosters and occasionally credits, but also I'm enjoying the spare parts. Pitt is going to hoard 1 million spare parts, and at some point here, I'm going to be one of the first people to have all my tanks fully equipped the whole way through, I believe. 55 tanks. I'm at 28 right now fully equipped, and all of them have at least most of tier 2.
That's awesome, man.
But the real problem I have with spare parts is, number one, is you have to unlock all of tier 2 just to get one of tier 3 that you really want, vertical stabilizer. And ultimately, too, I don't want to have to keep paying the increased measurements. I get that you're saying there's tier 2 equipment, there's tier 3 equipment, and it costs more. Why don't we just make it all cost the same? It all costs the same. You can unlock what you want.
I completely agree, man.
Like, really, how many more parts are involved in that vertical stabilizer as compared to improved assembly? You got to be kidding me. Improved assembly should have a lot more parts included into it.
Now, I never thought about it, but you're right. I knew that guy was going to get the kill. That's why I was following him. Did y'all see how they came over the hill and totally annihilated me because I had absolutely no support? I'm like, why am I getting shot from above and to the side? Oh, that's because nobody's directly behind me. Great, thanks, guys. Thanks for the support. All right, I think we'll get to 160, and then I'll buy the FV.
Hold on. Let's take a quick look here. Some stats. You are trying to get the 263, correct, total? And how much do you have in free experience?
I have 180-something thousand in free XP.
Ooh. Yeah. And that's good to use for things like this. Getting a tier 10 tank, there's no shame in actually just accumulating. That's the first thing I ever did, was accumulate all my free experience. So I only had to grind like 160-something thousand. Just the first time I played, I just accumulated all my free experience and never used it for anything.
Right.
And my win rate was like 48%. And then I finally realized, all right, the second time around, use your free experience, upgrade the modules so the tank's better, that you have to play 300 times, 200 times, 100 times. Are there any grinds that you've done so far that you've just deemed horrible to the point you have abandoned them?
No. No. I've gone and stopped at tier 9.
What tanks have you stopped at tier 9?
The Waffen Trigger, the Leopard.
Both of those, I stopped at tier 8.
I have more, I just can't think of it.
But the prototype was one tank that I always regretted not using my free experience and trying it out. I think the Leopard at tier 10, I just watch. When you watch competitive play, the ironic thing is a lot of it's like don't get shot. Well, if you use a tank that has the best agility and really that Leopard, if used properly. I mean, I didn't know the T62A was the preferred or the IS-7. But watching herding cats, as I call it, you can do a lot of things that Leopard. Don't get shot is one of them. I've played my 183 to a 60% win rate over the last 40 games. I'm trying to get it to 40,000 games. That's my next target. 3,500 almost. I want to have 10,000 games at tier 10. I'm at 9,000 and some change.
Okay, so I have 189,000 free XP and 160,000 of combat XP for the Conqueror. So hold on, let me look at my tanks. So I stopped at the I didn't get the T57. So I stopped there for the American line.
Ooh, see, I did that. I love that T57.
On the German line, I stopped at the Jag Tiger because I don't want the Jag Panzer E100. And I didn't get the grill either, and I haven't gotten the Leopard. I haven't purchased the OBJ 140 either because I have the T62A.
See, I have them both. I thought those were... I had the Object 140 unlocked before it even came out because I played so much of the T54.
And
that was my first tank I had an obsessive compulsive disorder with playing.
I haven't purchased the AMX 50B either, but I could. I hated the tier 9 AMX 5120. I liked the 5100 and actually kept that tank. The only French tanks I have kept are the ARL 44 at tier 6 and the AMX 5100 at tier 8. And then I'd only get one autoloader at tier 10. It'd either be the French AMX 50B or the American T57.
So originally I went the American because I enjoyed the Steve.
Right.
And that's what was available at the time.
Right.
But the buffs and things they've done to it, I think, have made it a better tank. But the French shoots APCR, which is my preferred ammunition if I'm going to shoot something.
All right, again, this I need to do a tutorial on this new map, this Navy Yard thing. I don't know where to go. My team here is spreading out all over. Because I don't know you.
Nice. I'm going to beat a Pramo platoon. Maybe. We're up 4-2. I don't want to jinx myself, but I haven't been spotted yet. I'm playing my 183, and they're stuck in their K Panzer 70s.
Oh, yeah, you got that. You eat them for
5-2 now. Yes, come on, baby. How about this? I rolled a 1,300 roll. Didn't kill him. Now we're up 6-2. Okay. I can go bomb Russians. I farmed damage and did not get spotted. That's the whole best way to play this 183. It's my favorite tank in the game. I really feel like it was, when they came out with this, it was like made for me. I like rear-mounted turrets because you back out to shoot and then you pull into cover,
Right.
which is something you can do with the 215b. The 215b has a really nice turret as compared to the 183. Like the 215b is made to outbound shot. You stay hull down, you back out. So specifically where I find this effective is on Himmelsdorf. You're in that city, you have the mounds of dirt, you know, from the shells hitting the building.
Yeah. So poorly.
I'm texting left turn right now.
What is the deal?
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Why do I feel like my team is... That was an important shot right there. If we're gonna win.
All right, there we go. What should we play next? What tier are you playing right now? 9?
Yes.
What tier 9 tanks did you keep? Did you keep a lot of them?
Yes, I like a lot of my tier 9s.
See, I say, why play tier 9 if you're going to play tier 10? Now, how many people are watching your stream currently? Do you know?
Yeah, hold on. I have 19 on YouTube and 22 on YouTube Gaming.
Excellent. Well, hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. I enjoyed talking tanks. If you guys are into tanks, do you have any questions or any things you want to talk about? Let's talk about the 215B line specifically. If you can. That'd be a fun way to actually play the game while you're doing the grind. Now, this is a tank you've had unlocked for the tier 9 for how long?
Which one? The Conqueror?
Yep.
Whoops. I have no idea. How can I look that up?
Well, it has to have a birth date, probably. Let's take a look. I'm in my garage right now. Vehicles. Does it have the birth date of the vehicle? It used to say something like the next...
I'm gonna have 143 battles and a 72% win rate in it.
Nice. You are winning with Wardchild in that tank.
I do
was joking
like this tank.
I was joking before, that turret on the Conqueror is very similar to the tier 10 version. And in some ways, that Conqueror might be easier to play for a lot of players because of the center spacing of it. It's more mid-range. It's not like the rear facing that you have to get used to.
Right, right.
There's not a lot of rear-mounted turret tanks in the game, like the IS-2SH-IT and the 183 are kind of like the two that come to mind. And there's a German tier 9 that leads before the Moss. That's kind of a heavy boss. I can't remember its number or name.
Right. I generally don't like them, but I bought the Chrysler when I started World of Tanks PC, and I've gotten used to a rear turreted tank, so I like it much better now. Plus, I like the 183.
The
VK4502B is the one with the rear face turn. Now, I have to go against that thing a lot of times in tier 10 matches, and it can be a fierce beast too. It doesn't have the rotational speed. Really, the 215B, when you look at it as the rear turreted tanks are concerned, has the ability to fight mediums. If you play it hull down and from a distance like you normally would, you have an effective way. The German is more about angling armor and side scraping. Forgive me, I'm eating a pretzel.
It's all right, bro. I didn't.
I want to give a
anticipate
shout out
these
to the
guys
Pittsburgh
going
Penguins who won 4-3 tonight. Matt Murray stopped 39 shots. It was a good day to be a Penguins fan.
That's awesome, man. Do you have any idea what the Astros score is?
Yeah, let's go ask Surrey. Hey Surrey, what's the score of the Houston Astros baseball game? Now she's a 4S, so she's a little bit slower.
Where did that shit go?
This is kind of like having like a 66-year-old assistant.
The Astros are beating the Yankees 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th game 6 of the ALCS.
Did you hear that?
I did, thank you.
Yeah, having an older iPhone. The problem is like my phone's not broke. How about my wife the one day we were a little bit, had a couple drinks in us. And I was like, if my phone was broke, I'd go get a new one. And she wants to get new phones. And her phone has a cracked corner. There's nothing really wrong with it. Like overall, I've had my phone for 4 years.
Yeah, no, I have older iPhone too. I like it.
Every time I play with Left Turn, all he wants to run is that damn Panther. And not that I don't think the Panther has an effective role. I think it's a great gun. And overall, like, when you look at that line, the Tiger's a boxier tank, the Panther has that sloped front. When he uses a 7.5 gun, he uses that really high rate of fire. So he can perma-track and do, be an assistant gunner more or less.
Yeah.
But I do more successful running a heavy, like a T29 with him, than I do with an LTTB, which is my other preferred tank at Tier 7. What's your favorite preferred tank, I guess, most of the time when you play Tier 7 as a heavy or as a medium or light?
Let me look. I like the Rudy. I like the IS-2. I like the Berlin Quartet. I like the ISU 122S. Definitely the Dracula. Like from competing, the Dracula is what I take out. But the rest of them, to be honest, I don't have any tanks in my storage that I don't like playing. I like all these tanks.
I've done the same thing. 55 tanks. All tanks that I really enjoy playing. Do you keep an open garage spot or two to add on grinding tanks, or do you fill up all your garage spots?
I have 35 vacant slots at the moment.
Wow.
I sold, when they did 3.8, I sold every single tank that I thought I don't want to play. I sold premium tanks. I sold all kinds of stuff. So I just said, I'm going to get rid of every tank because I don't want to have something sitting in there that has no equipment on it that I'm, rarely going to play anyway. It's just taking up space. So, I just got rid of it. I tried to streamline my deal. So that's why I have 35 vacant slots.
What about you, Joe? Do you,
Who's Joe?
he was Uncle Joe, right?
Uncle
Actually,
Rogelio. His name's Roger.
All right, Roger. Do you, how big is your garage currently?
Sorry.
He was asleep. You woke him up.
I don't know. I got a lot of tanks.
Over 50?
I'm going to go ahead and buy this
Like a-
FV215b.
Nice. If you want, I'll run some Tier 10 with you then.
Okay.
I've only got one Tier 10 tank though.
What do you
I
have,
don't
Roger?
like playing it much. I just have the Object 140.
Okay. That's a good tank.
That good.
All right, folks. So here we go. FV215b. 15% off. 5,185,000 credits. Cost me 262,500 in XP. Obviously, I don't have enough because I only have 163. I'm 100,000 short, but luckily I have 189,000. So we will research it, and then we will purchase it. Oh, they're making me. Dang it. I wondered how they were going to get me to spend gold. Oh, it's 50% off the gold, though. I'll take it. Can't have less than 50%. So there we go. Brand new tank. FV215b, my latest purchase.
Oh, this Dracula is a sweet tank. I forgot. Once you mentioned that, I was like, I should go out and circle some people. Because it is fun. You can pretty much circle everybody.
This just says the FV215 has been researched. Not enough credits for your next vehicle purchase? Question mark. Purchase 6,100,000 credits at 25% discount now. The offer will net you 1.5 million credits for free. Only $38. Please don't purchase these things, people. All right, let's look at my
So
stupid
I
equipment.
actually employ people to purchase things because I don't believe if you don't want to spend the time putting it in to get a tier 10, it's the easiest way to do it, and it employs somebody at Wargaming. Maybe server time. What do you think it costs a month for them to host a server?
Ooh, a lot, I'm sure.
Several $1,000s is my guess. So I employ people to spend money because ultimately, overall, free-to-play only exists if people pay to play.
Well, I want Blitz to fail miserably so that they have to bring in new people in Russia, and those people get fired and sent either to the Gulag or somewhere else for bringing out 3.8. And then after that's done, I'd like them to turn over North America to the North American staff, give them their power back, and then allow us to go forward with them, because I think the people in Moscow just ain't too bright these days. But that's me.
So the only way to do that, I agree with some parts of it. I actually like the spare parts now. But I think they did a shitty job in representing people, and they didn't do a great job. They did a horrible job explaining it. Literally, they could have translated it into freaking pig Latin and told people what they did, and that's how people would have used spare parts, because it wasn't really well done. But I think that people need to go to wargaming events and tell them to their face. Like, social media is great. The internet's great. Do you know why the internet's great? Is because you're an anomaly. You're not known, really. I'm just some guy from Pittsburgh. So when you go to the events and you show up and you are a real face, tones change, behaviors change, how they will ultimately behave towards the game when they actually do meet you will change. So I employ people to go to the events. They tell you, hey, we're going to have an event in Cleveland. Mistake on the Lake. Come on down. See some real tanks. And it's actually cool, too, because if you really wanted to actually say, hey, hun, let's go see this. We're going to go play tanks in a hotel. She'd be pissed. If we're going to go see tanks that are really in a museum, then we're going to be able to go outside, walk around, see some stuff. Yeah, bring the family. Do things. Go see these guys and tell them that you don't like these things to their face. That's what really matters.
Well, I hope people do that. But the fact that the attitude that they took, and then I got a strike on, I got a temporary ban and a strike because I was telling them people that, you know, wargaming's still pissing me off, and they didn't like that. So wasn't the North American people, it was the new Russian people that they assigned to oversee things. That was kind of
Zoid and I don't get along. I told Zoid one time, you know, you go on Discord, you go on different sites. Here's the crazy thing. Some of these people take stuff very seriously that play games. And one thing that people always joke about, or, you know, talk about, is going after sites. And ultimately, overall, you know, things are known. Like, you know, I've even seen, like, you know, hey, these are the building in Virginia where the servers are. It's crazy what you can find on the internet. And I always thought it was like, you know, hey, if you really want to run your product well, you'd want to keep the customer base happy. And they run things so secretively when they make stat changes and they change things on tanks and they say this is what we're doing, they should tell you the ultimate big data figure that makes them make that change. Hey guys, this is why we're doing this. Out of 22,000 people that have owned this tank in a 3-year lifespan, it's done this consistently. And the penetration value is not high enough in comparison to averages, which are around here. It wouldn't hurt. Big whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
If you actually told us why you're doing it, it wouldn't hurt the game at all. It would actually make things better. But they make everything so secretive, and people get angry. And I think one time or another time, if they do things wrong, or if you get somebody who's like really hard on about it, the internet's a crazy place. People always can, make threats and do things. But I enjoy the game. I want it to be around. If it doesn't have support, or if people want to harass it or push it to, push out the North American server, it's only 10,000 people. And what was it at right now? Hold on, let's take a look. It's at 13,000. Last Halloween, there was a point it was at 21,000. They've lost 30% of their population from last year to this year this time.
Yeah, I think Bushka mentioned something about 30,000 or 30%.
So for them to do that, they need to have more clarity, and they need this to succeed, because ultimately, while it's a small store in North America, people spend money. They spend a lot more money more frequently on trivial pursuit of happiness. And this server, ultimately overall, can probably fund further development. Now, where they probably can succeed is if they can cross this game into PC and get bigger games and get people to accept you play on a tablet or a PC. And it's amazing that Blitz would be the one they would do it with and not with the PC. Think about it. You can't play PC on a tablet, but you can play tablet on a PC.
That's right.
And it's cheaper to play Blitz than it is to PC or console. Do you ever want to play a wargaming product? The tablet version, usually the mobile version, the Blitz version, will be the most cost-effective, the most bang for your buck. Eventually, that'll probably change and it'll get more expensive, but there's always gift and perk tanks. Right now, take a look. Like, if you're a new player, what would you tell somebody to buy as a new tank? Tier 5, Tier 8, Tier 3?
I'm concentrating, I'm sorry.
Well, the ultimate thing that they've done is put all the vehicles and the gold value in the vehicles tab in the shopping cart.
Oy. I just cannot win a game in my favorite tank. I'm low tier. Well, this guy might pull it off. Let's watch this guy. Oh, he got low roll. Come on now. Oop, run, run, run. Did you have to kill? Oh my god. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Oh, no, 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 don't ram him. Oh my god, he can't pin? Oh. Oh.
Do you think they'll ever add a wargaming tech tree? Or do you think that they'll keep those tanks, the Halloween ones and the rare ones, the STRV, never shown in the game?
That's a good point. I never really thought about that.
I thought about if you wanted to showcase everything that was available and making it in limited release to make things truly rare and make people want them, is you should have the Wargaming logo be one of the ones you can select. And then, as things go, people are going to want certain tanks. You can't tell me that somebody who doesn't have a Dracula hasn't looked at that tank and said, damn, I'd love to pull that out, or a Helsing. Even occasionally people talk about the Tankenstein, just of the rarity it is, or a Keniatsu. And now, and that could actually be in a Japanese tech tree. But when you look at the STRV, all these other tanks that aren't as common, if you were going to put them in a tech tree to get people to want to grind them or make them available for limited release and do certain things, personal missions per se, those are the ways you can do it. Platoon created, platoon dismissed.
Yeah, I need to control it. I thought it would just put me right back in there with you.
What do you want to run? Did you get your do you want to run a heavy tank or a TD?
Oh, I don't care. Whatever you like at tier 10. Swaggy, sorry, brother.
I call this combination fish and chips.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I used to do this all the time. The very first time I played Clan Wars, we broke up into groups of 2 and 3. The mediums were a group of 3 or 4, and then we'd have a group of heavies, and the TD would usually call it. And we would put, Holy would run, 4 mediums, and then we'd have the 2 IS-7s chasing afterwards, and then left alone in the back by myself, or I think it was actually, they had a group of 5, and it was just me and Nactal. His job was to make sure I didn't get shot, and he ran the 215b.
Oh wow!
It's a great medium slaying tank, especially when mediums see a 183. It becomes a favorited target.
For sure. I mean, I try to get it out of the game. I don't want to be shot by it.
All right, fellas. See y'all later.
All right, Roger.
Later,
take care
Gator.
of yourself, brother. We'll tune soon.
All right, I'll be around.
All right, folks. This is my first game.
They're not here.
No,
I'm gonna
they were all
try
TVs, that's
to-
why I didn't want to go right into their face.
I'm probably gonna pop 1 or 2 of them as they come in. Oh, I'm gonna drop the power driver on this one guy whenever he shows up. Oh, please show up. Oh no.
I shot HE at a grill, hit it, and did no damage.
Oh crap, I gotta turn.
Nice shot, though.
I'm reloading for the next 2 minutes. Actually, sorry, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And he's gone. The M60 to me is always like, I think it's cursed. Like everybody that got one doesn't know this, but like it can Seems to be a favorited target for a lot of players. I'm gonna get this guy. I really want this grill to pop back out. If you can pop the grill, that'd be great. If we can get one of those guys, the IS-7, to come after you, because I really don't want to drive all the way there. If I'm gonna have to drive up this, oh screw it, I'm driving. Of course, I shot the gun mantlet of this guy. Oh, sorry. That guy is who I shot the gun mantlet on.
Shot by everybody.
I'm gonna get shot by this guy again. He's gonna come around.
I just shot it too. He's aiming at me. Now he's aiming at
Is
you.
he?
He's aiming at you. He's backing up, aiming at you. Oh my god, you idiots. You can't let them come out.
Nice. I was able to hit him. He missed me. Shit. I mean, shenanigans.
Hey, nice camo.
Thanks. I'll tell you what. I am a camo connoisseur in this tank.
Will you make that tank look good?
Oh, I missed my shot. I have 22 camos on this tank. I actually had to stop. Like, I own my own personal intervention. Whenever I went up, I'm at left turn. We were drinking at a bar. He's like, I didn't even know half these camos were available. And that's when I knew I had a problem, because I was actually, my belief is if you enjoy the game of Blitz, you don't have to support it by buying war chests. Like, some of that is for compulsive buying that you really generally don't need to go through.
Pitt, I got to step away for a little bit and
Yep.
put my son to bed. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you in here, so feel free to talk to the folks that are watching, and those of you who are watching, I'll be back in a few minutes. But this is some guy from Pitt, and we also have Duke Vastalord of the Death Clan is in here as well if he wants to talk. So if you have access and you're watching the YouTube,
Is there anybody even on?
oh yeah,
How many?
there's Discord is active, and you can use the link below the description here, and you can join the public lobby and talk to these guys and be famous on YouTube for at least 15 minutes. So I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you, guys, and try not to cuss too much.
No, we'll be well behaved.
Yeah.
So what are you grinding right now?
The Grill 15 doing missions.
Nice. Okay, where are you on the grind?
Wait, what do you mean?
Are you at the Waffle Tiger Panzer 4?
No, I'm at the Grill 15 already.
Oh, okay. You're already explaining. Okay, you're just grinding grill. I'll play. You want to play a couple rounds of TDs?
Yeah. Let me get out this battle first.
Yeah, take your time. Actually, I'm gonna do two things myself. I'll talk tanks, but I have two kids myself. I just want to make sure that they're asleep. They seem to be, but every good parent should check to make sure your kids are actually in bed. Did you ever sneak out of your house when you were a kid?
No.
I snuck out twice. Once was for a devil's night, like, the night before Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
But I lived on the second floor, and so I was able to jump to I had a tree branch that was to near my bed, but the tree branch really didn't hold me. Like, it just gave, and it went down. And so, like, I could get out of my window. I did fall, but it wasn't like a terrible fall. and I went out with the kids. We put toilet paper in these willow trees. There were some guys that had nice houses, but they had these big trees, and we thought it'd be so cool to fill them up with toilet paper. So we took them from the school, and we had them in our book bag. We stole toilet paper from school for like a week straight, and it'd be funny too because people had to go to the bathroom and be like, "There's no toilet paper in the freaking bag." It was like that whole week because you couldn't take it from your house. That would just raise the radar. Parents are going to know what you're up to. So we stole the toilet paper for a week. It was a Thursday, and I acted like I was tired early. And I knew that my parents genuinely going to probably come in and check on me at some point. So I made the take me out of the pillows. And I go, I get on, I crash out on the tree. But my dad was downstairs when I go down. And I know I have a house key on me. If I need to, I can get back in. So we go out, we toilet paper the trees. We're laughing. We have a great time. We even take white spray paint when one buddy lays on the road and it's freshly black-topped. And I put the white spray paint like a dead body, like the chalk outline. We do this like 4 times. And we're laughing and carry on. Everybody goes back, and I, go back to my place. And I open up the door, and all the lights were off. And I start to walk in, and my dad was coming down. He was like, "Why are there pillows in your bed?" I was like, "Oh, I was laying there, and I didn't want to fall off the edge. Well, just lay in the middle of the bed. Why would you put pillows in the middle of your bed?" And he just thought something was odd. So he turns on all the lights, and he looks at my finger, and I have white spray paint on. And he's like, why do you have paint on your finger? I was like, "Oh, I was painting something before." "What were you painting?" "Oh, a figurine." "Where was it? In the basement?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so he goes down the basement and starts looking around for this figurine. And I go to bed thinking I'm off the hook. And eventually he comes upstairs. My dad's pretty good of an interrogator. I was like, we were outside, I snuck out, I told him everything I did. And he's like, "Well, that's no good. You got to get black spray paint. You got to go fix your mistakes on the road. That's brand new black talk. I don't want to see white dead chalk island. Nobody died in our neighborhood. Why are you doing that?" I'm so mad. And so my dad made me walk down, and I'm black spray painting over it, and the police come. And my dad's like, "My son's a dumbass." And I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "I'm making him cover up all the mistakes he did." And he's like, "All right, well, let us know if you need anything." And I look back and I'm like, "We will, officer." And my dad's like, "Not you." And he kicks me as hard as I can on my ass. And the police officer turns to my dad. He goes, "You okay?" Because I guess my dad, I turn, I'm like, "I'm okay." He goes, "No, not you." That's when I knew that nobody was on my side.
Life.
But the best part was, like 4 months later, it rains, and eventually all the contact and all the black spray paint rubs off. So it's February, and there's all these white chalk outlines all over the road. They were gone by like August.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
GG,
yeah.
we lost. Come on, we're still winning. Such negative people.
That's another tip. Don't be Nostradamus in your game. You're probably right 95% of the time, but that 5% of the time, you could be wrong.
We lost at 6-3. Really? Do you know what math is?
Would you be inclined to play bigger boards, 15 versus 15, if they offered it?
Only if it was optional, just to try it out, because I might not like it, not have
See,
it where...
If they did events, like big games, not every day, but on Saturday, like if you knew you logged in and you got to play the big game, 15 versus 15 on Saturday only. Kind of like Saturday's a rugby day, or Saturday's college football.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you made it like the event day. I play paintball, I used to play competitively, and then I got older and slower. But leading up to it, we tried our asses off. Tried our butts off, sorry. And we would get shellacked. And we got younger and younger and faster. In our very last year in 2013, I played one game the whole time out of the 13, but we won. We got first place overall. And we rotated everybody through. It was 28 players by that point. And nobody really played. Like, we got done, it was like, yeah, everybody like felt like they played a game. And there was a few guys, like 5 guys that played 5 games, but nobody really played a lot of games. And then we started playing scenarios. And there's a big game up near State College. It's called Jim Thorpe, PA. It's at Skirmish Paintball. It's 5,000 people. They play the second weekend after the 4th of July. Anybody can play. But they have 2 sides, Axis and Allies. And it's worth going to. If you're in the Northeast, go there. If you're in the Midwest, Chicago, actually south of it, it's Joliet. It's in May. It's called Living Legends at CPX Sports. It's actually the neatest one out of all of them. There's 4,000 people that do that, but it's a real city that they use. Like, they bought and made, it's 12 blocks, 12 city, like literally they made buildings that are 3 stories tall that you can go in. There's a mound in the center that prevents you from shooting the whole way across. I mean, it's really a neat setup. And they play capture the flag. The flag's on top of the mound. So everybody rushes for it. And it's literally one of the most fun I've had, sitting there and just shooting people for about 45 minutes before I was like, all right, I'm going to go back and get something to eat and drink. But we all got to do it as a group. There's 22 of us running around. And so I think if Wargaming adapts that principle and puts big games together, and what they really should do is, as the game has bigger and more populations, they should shrink the servers down. They did 3 servers instead of 4. You could probably do one for the eastern northeast in Europe is one. You could do Oceania, and the west coast is another, and then a central run of Russia. You'd have probably a big enough population that you could run big games regularly.
Yeah.
The big game would allow you to actually, too, if you had to think about it, if they ever had 100 versus 100.
They're barely experimenting with 30 versus 30 on PC.
But down the road, you have to have rapid development in mobile gaming to gain your ground. One of the things in industry, I work in plastics. My company makes the K cup, but we make it better. We're trying to make it recyclable. We're trying to make it one polymer, trying to orient plastics, shenanigans like that. And we're trying to do things, what used to be an 8-year time period, a 3-year time period. But for mobile gaming, you take what you did in PC in a 4-year period and maybe do it in a 2 to a 1.5 year. Think about all the tech trees that are introduced they've had. It's 3 years of Blitz. How many years of PC? But they were introducing tons of things in PC almost every month back in the day. And they don't have all the variants that they have with self-propelled gun, light tank.
Yeah, that's still, how would they do artillery? It's kind of like, no one even wants it anyways. But it would be interesting. Oh, jeez.
See, I felt like they did experiment with the rocket tank.
Yeah.
49. That was as close as it's going to come to artillery. And PC players that were playing it the way they were playing it as artillery. It literally had a different variant, though, as I understand, in PC. I have one friend that bought an account in Europe, and he was like, hey, I want to play. He's a Blitz player. He's like, I spent several $1,000s on Blitz. I want to spend $110 or less and get a PC account that has some tier 10, has some premiums, and so I don't have to grind everything. And he was able to do that because PC accounts are readily available. Things that people don't really notice is Blitz is fairly well policed in the North America. You can't really sell accounts on eBay like you can see over in Europe on PC, other places.
Yeah, it makes sense.
There's a value to your account. And you shouldn't actually ever, I preach this. Don't ever give your account information away. It should be literally like your social security number. Because if you really enjoy playing the game, why would you let somebody have access to being you?
Common sense.
There are a lot of people out there I come across from time to time. I had 3 instances where people that I were friends with in the game had other people access their account. And they would let people, this one guy was letting somebody play it in a different time zone, in a different country, South Africa. And this guy was like, well, I'm in Hawaii. I'll never play at the same time he does. And they ground a bunch of stuff together. And then what happened was the guy in South Africa viewed it like, hey, this is my account. I have ground 3 tier 10 tanks out of our 6. And he went and changed the account information.
Wow.
Because when you let somebody like borrow your account, even if they say they're helping you, they're putting time in on it. Don't be surprised if they ever comes back to bite you.
You've been listening to some guy from Pitt, who's with the Terrari clan, and Duke Vastalord from the Death Clan, both friends of mine. You can be a friend too. Just subscribe for $29.99 a month.
Go away, Warchild. It was fine without you.
What?
I was actually surprised. Do you have anybody still listening? I'm surprised.
You only scared away 10 people. We have 9 on YouTube and 13 people on YouTube Gaming, so not too bad.
Oh, I'm surprised. To
be honest, they just didn't want to watch my garage sitting there the whole time. People get a bit bored, which I understand. Oh, so in 3 days I'll have the first layer of equipment on this.
Agrios_Donalj.
On the 215b.
Yeah, what is that? What just talked to me? Somebody just talked to me.
Well, it's 11:19 Eastern Time. I am going to have a cold beverage.
Enjoy it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish my live stream here just in a minute. So I'm gonna go private for a little bit. But thank you guys for joining and keeping my viewers occupied and educating them on all things related to whatever you guys were talking about while I was gone. And
we covered everything from don't share your account to
Agrios_Donalj.
pretty much
I love you,
joys of the game.
I have
That's awesome.
in my bedroom.
We appreciate your time and keep tanking. It's an enjoyable hobby. Think of it this way. Right now, this is a pretty popular bar. There's over, we claim over 100 million downloads, but this place is still kicking. It's not hard to get a battle, and I believe that this game, even though it has its trials and tribulations, is here to stay for at least another year, if not more. So it's not going to hurt to put your time into playing the game.
No, I agree with that. I mean, I love the game. I love Terraria, and I love playing with everybody. I just wish they would give me my goddamn equipment back. That's all. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
I hope you get it too.
Thanks, bro. We'll catch you on the next live stream. All right, those of you tuning in, I am out of Discord. I see a lot of people are chatting with me in Discord. I appreciate you doing that. Alright, so I'm 0 for 1. 0 for. No awards. Not really much going on with that. Now, I'll tell you that the fact that I was platooned. Okay, so I'm high tier now. Maybe this'll be what I need it to be. Rear turret tank. the FV215b, not to be mistaken with the FV215b 183, which is a TD with a 183mm gun that Pitt was playing earlier with me. So this tank is supposed to have a really high damage per minute DPM. And
Agrios_Donalj, Mink, said sucky sucky Hong Kong Hong Kong.
Agrios, bro, I'm gonna have to reread your stuff, bro, because I hope you were just messing with me. If you're messing with me, it's all cool. If you're being an arse, it shall end our convos. Alright, so here we go. My team is not doing well here. Although if they would start spotting this stuff, it'd be better.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Let's see what this DPM can do.
We got 'em.
I'm not sure what damage I got on that, if any. And, oh, dude.
Critical hit.
If I'm reading that correctly, I created 360 in damage on that guy. I'm positive.
Penetration. We got 'em. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Still not spot. Oh, we're winning. Damn it. Would have gotten that if I'd have. Hacker. You know hackers on our team. Guarantee that. Alright, so not too bad. I was playing it safe because I wanted to win. Alright, so we're 50%. Yeah. Alright. We're rolling. Austin Fluid. How you doing, bro? I was using APCR, was I? I don't even remember. I'm so used to hitting APCR on my rear turreted Chrysler and the it's nice camo, but I can't believe people are paying like $25 to camo out the tank. What I was trying to say is I have to use gold premium ammo on my Chrysler tank in all the tanks PC, so killed that guy if
Track fixed. Let's roll.
that. Is nobody gonna mess with him over there?
Another one like that should finish them.
Yeah, dude. That guy over there is for real. You need your good people to get over there and control that. Goddamn, every time.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
It's like a bug I was trying to swat. Can any of you people push forward, IS-7? There you go. All right, fellas, thank you for doing this, because it was really pissing me off. Can't be free to be me unless I can get my ass up here. Oh, we're destroying them. No, dude, don't get in my way. God damn it.
Looks like that one went right through.
Yay.
God, find
This
us
one had
another
2
target.
shots. Oh, I didn't do too good. Chipotle made me look bad. Ooh, nice mastering. All right, 66%. Let us see what we can do again. You're watching Winning with Warchild. This is my Friday night live stream. I grinded, or pretty much skipped, to the... I've been playing the Conqueror for a while, but I just hadn't been grinding it. And the sucker was on sale. So I thought, well, why not get it? Because all these really good players get it, and they do great in it. So let's see if I can figure that out. So I need equipment. It's pretty much without equipment because it's new. It's me, IS-7. Let's see if this can do well against an IS-7. Put it in a head-to-head contest. No, dudes, I want this guy. I want him by myself.
We didn't penetrate their
I was trying to
armor.
aim in that one little sweet spot there, but it's hard.
Penetration. We're immobilized. Another one like that should finish them.
I'll let you shoot me. You shoot me, yeah.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. Coast
I
on.
know these guys have messed me up, so whole point of that was to see if I could do a.
Penetration.
Oh, didn't think you were sticking out.
Nice shot. Enemy armor is damaged. Punched right through their armor. We've lost a track. We're immobilized. Track repair. Drive on. Critical hit.
Everybody wants to hurt me. Do you wanna make me?
Looks like that one went right through.
Do you really wanna hurt? Okay, I can't sing. Tasty.
Finish them.
And he's dead. Oh no.
We finish him off.
Want to win this game? I do. 19 hit points. I want all 18. Give me the 18. Bounce your shot. Bounce your shot. Oh, this dude totally blocked me. Mom. All right, so I see some positive things about this tank. All right, what's my record in it? 75%. Let's maintain a 75% win rate. That'd be nice. I think Wargaming knows that I'm actually streaming now, so they're giving me some pretty nice matchmaking. Somebody downvoted my live stream. That's awesome. I don't mind people downvote. What I really like is if they would tell me why they downvoted. No one. I mean, it's not like I get sponsorship or anything and need to have upvotes or downvotes. I just like to know if people like what I'm doing.
Let's get this show on the road.
If you like what I'm doing, you know, tell me what you like about it in the comments. I respond to every comment that is made on my YouTube page. Unless it's just stupid, then I block you. But everybody who has a legitimate comment or question, I try to review it, answer it, give you thoughtful feedback. And I pissed a guy off, young guy, a while ago because he lied multiple times and then was rude. So I kind of called him out on it. So he and 14 of his friends went through and downvoted all my, without watching any of my videos, they went and downvoted all of them in a day. And I'm like, I knew who it was and knew why he did it and everything. I had to say, you know, bro, do you think I care? I mean, if you don't like it, fine. If you're just doing it to spite me, it doesn't hurt me because I'm not, you know, with 560 subscribers, I'm not living off this. I don't even make hardly any money. Make like $3 a month, maybe. But I don't look at it as a money maker. I do it because I like it. I like you folks, and I like my clan a lot. so that's why I do it. But if you don't like something, I can respect that completely. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I do the best I can. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. And not a lot I can do about it. But if you got legitimate beef, you know, don't be afraid to tell me. That's a pretty camo.
We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. The main gun is damaged. We can't fire accurately.
I was a little bit overly aggressive with that because I just felt like it. I knew that these guys were here.
The track is damaged.
Keeping an eye over there to make sure that my boy is fine. And then this FV215b sneaking up around here, and I wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna hurt nobody. But apparently, my GP boy didn't know that he was there. Let him get behind him. No, that's what I was doing.
Punched right through their armor. Penetration. Punched right through their armor.
And they're both gonna die before I get there. Nice. Alright. Well, I don't want to cast aspersions on my boy Pitt, but we haven't lost a game since we went solo. It's on at 80%, 5 games. I like it. Nice seal clubbing. Where was I seal clubbing? Here? Eduardo Guana. Where did I see? Was this the last club? It's the only club I got. Eduardo? I don't see it in Eduardo. Eduardo? No? Oh, hold on. Oh. Nice record, bro. I guess he meant because I was tier 10, but he's tier 10 too. I don't understand. I'm confused. Seal Club and at tier 10? I guess possible. I don't know. I did. I got it tonight in Scipio. Thanks. I thought I was jinxing it. So I'm at 65.79 because I kind of gave up on trying to get to 66 because I could do it, but I'd need to play with Roger like 20 times in a row and really just clubbed the poop out of people to get it to 66. But I just kind of thought, you know, I don't want to just sit there every time I get on and play A20s all day long. I like to play new tanks and stuff. And this is my record. My military honor is, provocative communication. So I got that tonight. I don't know if I said much. Worthy opponent and that, so it kind of balances. I'm very disciplined. I like that. So I have 27 raisins. Okay. Man, if they counted the ones at tier 4, this number would be in the 400s instead of 56. I have a bunch of 6 kills. This thing, man, I don't even know why I have that there. I don't know when it matters or why it matters. I don't really care about it. So this is the British tier 10 heavy, the FV215b, which, as you can see, these are all on sale. Of course, they go from 30% to 15 as you go here, but these two tanks I think are very worthy tanks. I don't really like any of this stuff. I think the Comet's a good tank. That's probably the best tank. Okay, so I kept the ones that I liked and had fun in. That's the Crusader at tier 5 and the Comet at tier 7. I think those are really good tanks. I think the Comet is borderline OP at tier 7. I like these tanks, but I have the AT-15A, and so I thought, why have right here? Have this tank, so why have any other box tank? This thing, it took me so long to get the Ace Mastery in that so I could move on. But the Tortoise was a favorite of mine. I highly recommend the Tortoise, and then the FV215b. You just don't get that kind of derp anywhere else, and it's just too much fun. So with that, with our new Halloween tank grind, and as I told you before on this deal, because it's just really impossible for me to get these, I'm not going to pay gold to get these stupid tanks. I'd like to earn them, but I'm not going to spend a million years trying to grind that. Hopefully I win them in a crate, but I'm not holding my breath on that. They have 0 gun depression from what I hear, which is sad. A little gun depression is good, but I'm watching the video from Skate, and you can get right up next to it, and the thing can't shoot you because you're too close. It's such a big, high box and no gun depression. You're totally underneath its gun, so you can just sit there and pound away at it, and it can do nothing in response. That's pretty silly. So we had 5 games, 4 wins, 1 loss in the FV215b. I think she's a keeper. I'll be interested to see. So my skills are all maxed out, tier 7, but I'll be interested to see how well this tank performs once I get like to here. And if I still like it, I'll finish it out over time, but it's going to take forever. I mean, the spare part deal really angers me every time I look at it. But you know, in 3 days I'll be able to play this tank normal. In a couple of weeks it'll be somewhat outfitted where it's competitive, but that's only if I grind through my missions and do all the things I need to, so I can put 1 piece of spare parts on it, which just, you know, God, fire those guys in Moscow already, please, and bring this game back to what it was in 3.7 and before, because 3.8 really, as you can tell, still irritates me. I mean, when I go to a tank and I say, oh, let's play the STB, and then I look, oh yeah, this was done because I wanted to master it ahead of time, so that's all maxed out. But if I want to play, you know, this tank, it only has to here. And you know, if I want to play, let me see, I think I've tried to outfit these. So in the process, yeah, it just irritates me. Irritates me that I have to play these tanks that I had maxed out, paid to get maxed out, worked hard to get all that stuff maxed out, and I can't even play them maxed out because Wargaming did this stupid thing and didn't reward those of us who worked for years to get them upgraded. They just said, to heck with that, we're going to go this new thing, and they didn't apologize or say anything was wrong with it. They just went forward with it, and I mean, really don't care. I'd like the person who really doesn't care to be in serious harm one day and look up and have me look down at them and say, I'm sorry, but I just don't care. I just don't care. This is the way it is, and you'll have to deal with it. God, I had 31 million, but now I only have 25.5 because I bought the tank. I had 180,000 for experience. I spent half that. But I'm not grinding anything else, so free XP just continues to build, and that'll be that. Those of you who watch the Tanks PC, I'm going to switch over to that in a little bit and play, and I'll probably just live stream without conversation if you're interested. But for those of you who've been tuning in to Winning with Warchild, this has been my Friday night live stream. I appreciate you staying tuned and participating. Everyone's been very kind to me on here, so I appreciate that, and we will catch you on the next live stream, which may be later tonight, maybe tomorrow, may not be till Wednesday, which is my typical Winning with Warchild day, but we'll just have to see. Y'all have a great weekend, happy tanking, and I hope you get your Halloween tanks if that's what you're grinding for, because I bet they're fun, but I may never know. We'll just have to see. Y'all take care now, you hear?